seated hamstring curls. For these, you're going to be in the seated hamstring curl machine. Make sure that the machine is adjusted to your proper height. You're going to go ahead and simply just squeeze your hamstrings when you come down and go back up. You can also use the lying hamstring curl machine if this one is not available. Leg press narrow stance. For these, your feet are going to be right next to each other. You're going to make sure that you're pushing through with your heels, being able to wiggle your pinky toes the entire time. Sissy squats. For these, I use the leg extension machine. Just make sure that you put the weight rack all the way down so that it's super stable. You can also use a regular sissy squat machine. You can use body weight, or you can also hold a plate. Make sure that you're going past parallel and squeezing your glutes at the top of this movement. Decline leg raise. For these, you're going to take an aerobic ball and you're going to go ahead and go on an incline bench. Make sure that you're down a little bit and you can really get this squeeze at the top. You're going to want to hold onto the bench for stabilization, and you're going to hold onto the ball with just your heels. Walking lunges. For these, you can either use a barbell like I am using here. You can also use dumbbells or kettlebells as well. This one's a little bit more difficult for balancing, so you're going to make sure that you're keeping your front knee doesn't go over your front toes, and making sure that you're going all the way down and all the way up. Jump squat with barbell. For these, you're going to be having a barbell on your back. You're going to land as softly as possible, making sure to push through with your heels each time. Back lunge on hack squat machine. For these, you're just going to go onto the hack squat machine and you're just going to put a little bit of weight on there, and you're just going to do a back lunge like this. Make sure that you're pushing through with your heel on the machine, and make sure that your back is straight and your chest is up. Leg press wide stance. For these, you're going to have your feet in a wider sumo style stance with your toes pointed out a little bit, as far up on the leg press as you can handle. Make sure that you're pushing through with your heels and making sure that you can wiggle your pinky toes the entire time. Also, please make sure that you go all the way down and all the way up. And then you're going to move into your narrow stance, and your feet are going to be very close together, and again, you're going to be pushing through with your heels and making sure that you can wiggle your pinky toes.